How's it going, guys? Jordal here, and today we're going to be checking out the Resident Evil 9 Requiem trailer. If you aren't aware, they announced Resident Evil 9 coming out next February, so I'm going to do a little breakdown of what I think of the trailer. I did see this when it originally dropped, so this isn't a blind reaction, but I figured it'd still be nice to go through and talk about my opinion of the thing. But yeah, in case you didn't know, they announced Resident Evil 9. I'm going to show the trailer first, and then I'm going to show it again talking through it. So in case you haven't seen the trailer yet, here it is.
Sir.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? Hey!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Stay away from that!
Yeah, so there is the trailer. I'm going to go ahead and go through and play it again and then tell you guys what I think of everything. I was originally annoyed because basically Capcom came on screen about a half hour before the show was over and said they're in the works for something for the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil and they'll release more info when the time is right. So I didn't actually think they were going to announce anything and we were going to get something later in the summer. And it made me pretty mad, so I almost turned off the show completely, but I'm glad I stayed till the very end because they ended up announcing this right at the end, which I'm sure me as well as all of you guys are super stoked about. So yeah, that was exciting, but I'm glad I didn't click off because, you know, for a second I didn't think they were going to announce anything and I could have missed it.
Grace.
Not gonna lie, I thought that was Rose at first. The first time I saw this, I didn't realize this was Resident Evil till they showed RPD later because I didn't recognize the name of the characters. Apparently, she's the daughter of the Resident Evil Outbreak main character, Alyssa Ashcroft. So it looks like I'll be playing that on the channel eventually, soon before February, because I obviously want to know who this is, like who her daughter is and stuff.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Yeah, I have no idea what the death of her mom is about, or what the hotel is, so I'm gonna definitely have to play the game and find out more. So hopefully that's not a spoiler for Resident Evil Outbreak, but apparently her mom's dead.
Perhaps it's time for
Not gonna lie though, this game looks scary as hell so far. Super excited to see who this villain is and to see what the setting looks like, because it looks like it's gonna be a scary ass hotel. And it kind of looks like we might be going back to Raccoon City after the nuke. I'm not sure. If we do, that's going to be freaking awesome. I would love for that to happen. But I am super curious to see what we're dealing with, who we're dealing with, and to see what the story is. I don't know anything about Resident Outbreak, so I'm not sure if they're showing villains I should recognize or not. But so far, everything looks scary as hell.
Been searching for a special one, the chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Oh, there's the nuke site of Raccoon City. Apparently, you can hear Jeff Shrine in the trailer. And he's the voice actor for Chris in Resident Evil Village, as well as Carlos in the RE3 remake. So, Carlos might be making a return for the first time since Resident Evil 3, which is super exciting, because he's by far my favorite side character of all of the side characters we've had. A lot of people think it's Carlos, and Latvera also pointed this out, that when Jeff is talking, he's saying, "Have you seen the same shit I've seen?" which is said while they're showing the aftermath of Raccoon City, and Chris never went to Raccoon City, technically. So, yeah, a lot of people think it's Carlos, and I would be stoked if it was Carlos. I would love for him to make a return. So that's pretty exciting to see them bring back possibly bring back a character that we haven't seen. For a lot of you guys, we haven't seen him in apparently 25 years or so. For me, it's only been a year, as you know, because I've been playing through the Resident Evil games this past year for my first time. But for you guys, it's been, a lifetime, so that's exciting. I'm also really curious to see what year this takes place, because if it's after Shadows of Rose, we're pretty decently into the future, and all of our beloved heroes are somewhat old by now. Really curious to see what year this takes place, because if this is after Shadows of Rose, and she's already like 16 or so now, we're decently into the future. So all of our favorite characters like Leon and Ada and Chris and even Carlos and all them are going to be somewhat old now, like 40s, 50s, and 60s. So yeah, I'm really curious to see when this takes place. I know earlier they said that her mom was murdered 8 years ago, but I don't know anything about Resident Evil Outbreak. I'm pretty sure it takes place during the Raccoon City incident. So if this is 8 years after Raccoon City, then this is nowhere near the events of Shadows of Rose. So I'm just really curious to see when this game takes place. Apparently there's a lot of rumors that Leon will be in the game, which would be sick, because he should probably be much older by now, depending on when this takes place. So it'd be cool to see Leon as, like a middle-aged / old man, still kicking ass all these years later. So that'd be cool. But yeah, that's Resident Evil 9 Requiem, or that's all the info that we have so far. You can go through the comments on numerous YouTube videos and Reddit, and there's a ton of people talking about this, and they all have all their theories and stuff, but I'm trying not to dig too deep because they're mostly rumors. And also they're talking about Resident Evil Outbreak, and I don't want the game spoiled because I plan to play it for the channel now. So I'm going to stay out of the comments and Reddit because I don't want to know too much, even though I am pretty much caught up in the Resident Evil universe. But I didn't play that game because I didn't think it was a main series, and I didn't think it was important to play. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be on the channel eventually. But yeah, like I said, obviously you can go to YouTube and Reddit, and there's a ton of people talking about it. But I'm curious what you guys think about this. If you notice things, because I'm sure there's a million things in this trailer that I'm not noticing. So yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys think. If you're excited, if you wish this was you know, a Resident Evil 1 remake announcement, or Resident Evil 0, or Resident Evil 5 remake, or if you're super excited that this is Resident Evil 9. I feel like we've gotten a lot of remakes lately, so I'd imagine most of you guys are pumped this is a sequel, or a main series entry at least. But yeah, I'm always curious to see what you guys think. But that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like the subscribe button. I appreciate all the support as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.